Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chandra and I'm here with another writing video. This one is how to set the mood to start writing. So the first thing that I like to do when I'm about to start writing is to think about how I want to feel when I write. Like what kind of emotion, what kind of energy do I want to bring to writing? So do I want to be stressed? Probably not. Do I want to be anxious? Nope. Do I want to be, distracted or worried about something or have something on my mind? I don't want any of that. I like writing. I want to enjoy it. So I want to be relaxed. I want to feel positive. So I keep that in mind when I'm writing, which means making sure that all the other things that I have going on, that I found a way to take care of them or make sure that those aren't intruding on my writing time and space, even if it's just my headspace. The second thing that I want to do is to set a routine that supports that feeling that I desire when I start writing. So what that might look like is before I sit down to write, to clean off my desk, make sure I just have the things that I need there, make sure that I've got like my water bottle. I like to keep my water bottle on my desk. If I am if I'm hungry, or like maybe I have a snack next to me, maybe I light a candle, maybe I'm going to like listen to some music or meditate or do some yoga before I start writing. Like I want to be feeling good. So what can I do that's going to help me get that vibe going that I was thinking about as far as my intention goes? So those are my first two things. The third thing, set an intention at the beginning of each session. What do I want to accomplish? What is my goal? So if I am sitting down to write, I don't like having a specific word count that I want to get through. I'll usually pick, like my intention will be, I'm going to write this scene. So maybe I've already got a scene in mind that I want to write, or I just want to spend some time with this character and see how they develop, see what's going on with them. I have that kind of intention before I start writing, and we'll get to why that is. But I think that having the intention at the beginning not only helps me write better quality material because I know where I'm going with it, but I also feel like this is the big thing. When I get done, like where I said at the beginning, what is the goal? I can have something concrete to say, writing was on my to-do list today. I wanted to set aside some time to write. I set aside some time to write. I accomplished that goal. And I know there's some times where I'll write something and then I don't feel like I got anything done. That's not what I want. That's not the intention for this. So that's the third thing, is to have a specific intention, have a specific goal. And then even if that scene is only 100 words, goal accomplished. Anything that I write beyond that, that's awesome. But I don't feel bad just because the scene was short. I don't feel like I didn't accomplish something if the scene was short. Or, if I end up just like writing 3 scenes instead of just the one, that's awesome too. Like that's something to really celebrate. But I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm pushing my word count, even though it's not quality and it's not what I had in mind. That's how, for personally, I've ended up with some scenes that really just ran away with themselves. And that's a bunch of editing in the long run that nobody needs. So the fourth thing is find your sound. To set the mood, right? This is a little bit different than my personal vibe or my intention. This is the sound for the scene. So when I'm writing emotional scenes, I like to have a kind of music that supports that. So if you're writing something that's super happy, you want to find some like happy peppy music that maybe goes in the background because it kind of can get things going. I prefer music that doesn't have any lyrics to it, just because that can be distracting when I'm writing, but just something that like has that upbeat vibe to it. Or if I'm writing something sad, then maybe listening to something somber and quiet that just like gets me feeling like, I don't want it, like not feeling melancholy, not feeling melancholy, but I can empathize with what I'm writing so that I do feel that emotion. That doesn't mean, like, it sounds funny to say that, like, I can be really enjoying writing, but I can also be like here feeling something, like writing something that makes me feel emotional. I might cry if I'm writing something that's really sad just because I'm feeling it. It doesn't mean that I'm sad, but it's that empathy, and it's an interesting balance. But I also feel like when I've written that way and I've been able to share it with people, then they're like, well, yeah, I felt that. I really felt what you were going for there. And I think that's important to set the vibe and know exactly what emotional range you're going for with your writing. The fifth thing that I like to do is make it fun. So find a way to make sure that I'm enjoying my writing process. And that can be going in and doing like writing sprints, writing with a group. There's a lot of, I actually took part in a digital book launch. And one of the activities, and this was for Jenna Marassi, she had like these really fun like writing sprint activities. So it was like just a 15-minute sprint. So that was like something that was fun. And I didn't necessarily have a specific vibe that I was going for. This was more specific to me hanging out with a character, and I didn't even necessarily realize that I had all of that to like get out, but I already spent quite a bit of time with the character. So having that like kind of fun group to hang out with, and knowing that like everybody's writing with me, I don't know, to me that like really gets me feeling creative, and I was just able to get a lot out on the page in a short amount of time. So like incorporating all of these things to like get in the mood, like where it's a group effort and you know everybody's pushing in the same direction, or you're like finding that sound and getting into the feeling of that piece of writing. All those things, for me, it can be so helpful to like push into the like, what does my writing mood feel like? And when you do it once, it's easier to like reset it and bring it back to that if you are feeling stuck at some point. So the other thing that I like to do, this is number 6 on the list. If you feel like you're forcing it, stop. Like if you are sitting there and you're struggling and you've been like staring at a blank page for like 5 minutes, probably 3 minutes. 3 minutes to me, that feels like a long time. And you're really starting to like wire your brain so that when you say to yourself, hey, I can't do this. I'm stuck. I don't know what to write. When you start having those kind of thoughts in your head, you're doing more harm than good. It's better to just step away and reset, because you want to emphasize the positive aspects of writing so that each time you come back to write, you have more positive experiences to build on. And if you feel like it's a chore and you're not enjoying it, that's not the energy that you want to bring. So I would definitely suggest doing some other things. I have some other fun videos coming up that will talk a little bit more about like what you can do instead, so that it's still helping with your writing. And definitely check out that video. I will link it as well. And then I'll also link a video on finding your sound. I think I'll put those in the cards. So just look out for cards where I talked about those, and I'll drop a comment with timestamps and stuff. But that's what I wanted to share about setting the mood for your writing and why it's important. But definitely number 6, if you feel stuck, step away from writing. Don't make it be feel like a punishment, because you want to be able to do this, to get in a flow and to really enjoy the process. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to set the mood for your writing next time. Thank you to my Patreons. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.